Welcome to episode 5 of DMA Brandmasters, guys, where we uncover the stories behind the most innovative marketing campaigns. I'm Preeti Hoon, and today we are spotlighting the fusion of sports and marketing with a special focus on the IPL. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe for more insider insights. With us is Yatnesh Pandey from Greenply, a brand that's not just enhancing our homes but also elevating the game of cricket. As principal sponsors of the Lucknow Super Giants, Greenply has made a significant impact both on and off the field. From crafting the soul-stirring anthem Jalwa Dekhega to launching comprehensive digital campaigns, Greenply is creating a buzz that transcends boundaries. Today, Yatnesh shares how Greenply leverages the IPL's massive platform and navigates marketing strategies in an election year. So, if you're eager to learn about blending passion for sports with brand marketing and how regional pride is woven into the fabric of a nationwide campaign, stay tuned, okay? And let's dive into the strategic play behind Greenply's marketing mastery. Welcome, Yatnesh.
Thank you, Priti.
Okay, so quickly, I want to understand your strategic media allocation in sports partnerships and considering Greenply's significant presence in the IPL through its association with the Lucknow Super Giants. How do you balance your media spend between digital and traditional platforms during the IPL? And now we have elections as well.
Okay, I think the choosing between the sports and the election is a tough job for the marketer because India moves this craziness. Three things: the any Bollywood films nowadays is the Bollywood is mixing with the Tollywood also, and the politics and the sports. So now we have these two. You can say the lethal combinations are going to come in.
Are
But
you doing double shift by any chance? This is crazy. I mean, this the three mega events are right around the corner.
yes, yes, yes. So before coming to the how we plan our media allocation, let me give you the sneak peek of the category so that you can understand how we plan our marketings, and then within that how we plan the media. This category has a, some kind of the you can say the complexities. You can where the consumers has a very high ticket purchase, but his involvement is very low. So buying a 10,000 rupees mobile phone, we do the hell lot of the search and the discussion with the peers and friend group. But buying a 10 lakh rupees interior, there is a very less involvement is there. We mostly dependent on those influencer applicators to guide us. The second, you can say, is the buyer and the consumers are different. Those who are going to buy and those who are going to consume, they are the two different set in this category. And third, what consumer buys and what ultimately he get the finished and final product through which he interact is a totally different. So the material and the finished thing is different. So you buy the ply, laminates, mica, and ultimately you get those couch or those wardrobe for your home. So these are the three you can say the very complexities which we have to manage. But on this, as a brand, what we are trying to achieve is to bring the saliency so that there has to be the top of the mind recall whenever the audience or whenever the consumer look for the purchase of this interior brand. And within this saliency, we try to strengthen the consideration, those who are into the consideration set. So our job is to work on to the simultaneously on the both the sides. So this kind of the high reach, high impact event bring us the saliency and simultaneously they deliver us the impact also, which
Mhm.
help us to move the my funnel. So this is the way we allocate or we balance. But seeing the two events coming together is gonna be the really tough time for us. Otherwise, earlier the one event has a some kind of the peak. In the earlier days, there are the certain state elections was happening, but same time the sports was happening. So the World Cup was taking edge over those state elections, or the some series were happening, but the some elections were more important. But this time,
Mm.
they both have the national flavor. So we have to see how we can draw the our objective or trying the saliency and as the moving the consideration forward.
Sure. And Greenply's cricket anthem for LSG was, it was much talk of the town. And what innovative content strategies do you employ to stand out in the sports marketing landscape, especially during peak advertising periods like we are seeing right now?
Yeah, the when we made our first year of association, we came out with this campaign Jalwa Dikhega. and this was the anthem which has gone more recognized. Even the some period, this anthem got competing with the Basha sung anthem. What they did it for the team, and I think this anthem has got a very good, encouraging response from the audience. You see, any content always has a trigger of the context. When we created this anthem Jalwa Dikhega, the context was it was the first year of the launch of the Lucknow Supergiant. And we
Right.
had taken this association to build this association with the local UP thing. There was a earlier historical context. UP has came out with the election where the local song was more prominent. So we try to provoke the local pride out of through this anthem, and then we build the association out of it. That's
Mm-hmm.
has given us the good response. So the any content which has a contextual innovation, it's always go for the audience. Last IPL also we did it the one content. This was the first association of the LSG. The last LSG association we came out with the Indie House. Everyone was talking about the cricket, and then we are talking about the how they perform, how they do the 0 day practice. All these things are happening. We come out with the one content which was talking about the how the players do in their home, and this was in the house content we came out, where they talk about how they eat. There the certain foreign players would talk about the how they tasting the lassi in India, how they're liking the gulab jamun, where the Kunal Pandey's talk about the what he's doing at the home in the free time with his
It's a
pets.
festival. It's a festival for Indians, right? In a way.
Yes, so in the house was the content which has given the innovative way to engage my audience during the
Yeah.
IPL. So it was the cricket was the context, but in this context, beyond cricket, what kind of the engagement you build it, that's the way we did it. So we always look this way, innovative content and engage our audience.
Sure. And how do you tailor your advertising strategies to engage diverse audience segments during the IPL? And how does this approach shift in an election year? Because you've already been associated with the IPL. Now we have elections. How do you make the jump?
You see, the we discuss the sports, and it's within the sport, the cricket as a genre has a very high reach in India. Very high fan followings are there. And
Correct.
same time, election now it is a general election which has a high interest among the Indians. Though it's moving into the different way, but it is always because as the close contests are there, the people has more interest. We have seen into the some of the assembly election the way the viewership moves. Now, IPL has a more wider reach in terms of the you can say the demographic profile to move to the your psychographic profile. So you will have the wider reaches there, and within the wider reach of the IPL, there is a committed following is there. We had seen some of the league matches where the team following is strong. They perform better than the semi-finals or the knockout matches. So it has a heavy medium kind of the viewership patterns are there, but it has a wider reach. Same
Okay.
time, news has a genre, has a committed audience, and it is a more mature audience. So my core TG is a 35 plus. So in terms of the medium, news suits to us, and these kind of the events which add on the reach, it's also suits to us. But we will keep the balance of this thing. So how we have to use the TV as a frame. I'm talking especially to the news genre for the TV as a frame to give the audience attention in the my core TG and same time build the reach to the IPL presence. So that's the way we are going to make it.
Okay, I see. And so Greenply's 360-degree campaign across all digital and social media platforms during the IPL have been, already there. So how has digital transformation altered your approach to advertising for large-scale sports events?
Okay, you see the in this era of the connected device, or you can say the social and web, we as a
Right.
consumer got the very wide choices, but this choice came with the complexities also. So now we have to search more, or we have to have the more number of the options are there. But in this wider choices, one things consumers are doing, they are continuously exploring and evaluating. So as a brand, I have to be the present to be for my evaluation, and as a brand I have to create my silence, I have to be present to visible so that during his exploration I should be there. So when he evaluating it, I should able to fulfill him, I should able to help him, I should able to nurture his overall the journey so that he should move toward the conversion. And when he is exploring it, I should be able to visible so that he should get the top of the mind recall for my brand. Now,
Right.
on this digital way, the in our category, it's not happen to get conversion into the digital side. So it's the online medium is making the impact into the our offline medium. So consumer come, they validate information, and then they make the purchase in market. So
Right.
we try to support the funnel movement from the digital medium, and same time we try to create top of the funnel through the TV medium to bring the more and more awareness. So that's the way we
I
make
see.
the funnel movement.
Any specific digital only approach for Gen Z?
Uh, we have the on the digital specific. We sometimes try to create a more contest and the engagement for this during the IPL time. Last year, we made it the prediction contest, which was
Okay.
the targeted toward the Gen Z, so that they should engage with the brand. They should understand the brand. So the idea was there not to sell the brand to them, but make them introduced to the brand. Because today, who is the Gen Z? When they will settle down in the life and they are going to take a decision for the home interior, they should able to get this recall of this brand and they should able to choose this my brand. So we try to create a brand love among the Gen Z, and then same time the brand consideration among those who are my core TG 35 plus.
Right. And coming to technical side of things, and how can you discuss the matrix and tools Greenply uses to measure the ROI of your advertising investments during significant sports events such as IPL? And how does this compare to in the election year?
You see the in the TV media there is a one CPRP is there where you take out the reach costing, and in the digital medium there is a CPM is there. But nowadays media is not just the displaying it out. It is the media
Hmm.
is chasing your audience. So what we do, we try to create our key target group. We make those cohort and then we try to follow them among all the medium. In the last campaign, we made it the set of the our TG group and then we followed them. Other we had chased them, or you can say we had helped them to discover the brand into the various medium from TV to digital to even the some of the places we facilitated through the outdoor also. So that's the way we are going to make it. Now coming to the ROI, there is a way you can reach to the TV medium. We trying to allocate those medium within the TV medium. There are the certain opportunities and events you can consider it. So like with the if there is a day of the polling or day of the counting or the day of the semi-finals matches or the final matches, which matches how the CPRP is going to happen. So we try to optimize the reach cost on those medium, and same time we try to find out the certain triggers how the my reach cost is delivering me. Like there are the signals which you can map it with your reach cost, how much my web is getting hit, how much is the my my call centers are getting the phone call hits, how much I my market is getting the lead inquiries. So you one side you optimize the reach cost, and the other side you try to track the KPI matrix. You try to track those metrics of the how this is converting at the on ground on this thing. So we try to manage both and then come out with the optimal plan for the campaign.
Okay, sure. And what about influencers and celebrity partnerships in sports marketing? If you can just, delve a little on that. And considering Greenply's sports marketing initiatives, how critical are influencer and celebrity endorsements to your advertising strategy during the IPL?
You see, so for us, is the brand is the key influencer. So we keep the brand as a forefront. But now we place the two objectives. First objective is the market focus objective. Are we going to focus on certain market for this certain business objective? The second is the after the market objective, there is a what is the brand focus objectives are there. So the both the objective has to align and then has to give the synergized result. Like for the IPL, we want to focus to the northern Hindi heartland, and we see there is an opportunity coming in terms of the UPs bringing the first time team. So we came out with this LSG association, and same time when we see there is a when we wanted to focus onto the south and the southern market, and we see there is a opportunity there when the junior NTR after the RRR success and the way he's making the entry into the Bollywood. So we had made a sign, and the both the got it, both the got their own role. So the market focus and the brand focus, and then we synergize to get our communication forward.
Okay, and what about balancing brand building with performance in sports partnerships? And how does Greenply balance it all during your overall advertising strategy, especially during, I mean, the high-profile events?
You see, the brand generally they try to help the consumer so that they should come in their discovery list, and they should, whenever the consumer try to explore, they should able to find out. This high
Hmm.
performing event, when you have the high reach events are there, if you are able to make the presence with the brand, the consumer always try to take into the consideration. I am
Right.
the very appointed brand category. I'm not the brand like who advertise into the IPL and then maybe the consumer buy during the IPL time. Maybe the I will maybe I'm advertising during the IPL and consumer may buy before the Diwali season also. But he will keep me into the consideration. So we have to bring consideration, or we have to strengthen his top of the mind recall down there. You can see that's why we are not the very seasonal advertiser category. We keep making ourselves on round the year kind of thing. Out of the
Hmm.
52 weeks, somewhere we try to make the presence around 45 weeks in a year. So that's kind of the presence we try to build it, because the consumer here in the purchase journey take a longer cycle also. So it is not the purchase journey of just the couple of weeks. It is the purchase journey of the 3 month to 6 month.
Right,
Before making the
absolutely.
final decision of your home interior, you will
Yes.
first start looking. First you have to complete the real estate thing, or if you have to go for renovation, you have to plan when you have to do, and then this all journey. So as a brand, we try to be along with you in your journey. We try to give you the our positioning communication, and we try to help you also so that you should able to fulfill your dream home interiors.
Sure. Since it's more of an offline touch and feel kind of a brand where people may not make online decisions and actually purchase it online. That's not going to happen until unless they really come out there and have that kind of trust in the brand and the products. Do you think that it takes a lot of time and efforts to actually convert from online to offline, and the journey, like you said, you do tend to be with the customer all throughout, but the conversion is so slow that it usually takes a lot of effort and time, and there's a cost to it involved as well. So how do you sort of take a hold on that aspect?
So you are right. The in the our case, the journey of the consumer purchase is a little longer, and you have to sustain his interest also, because this is
Yeah.
not the category which he is searching for the communication. That's why you see sometimes we create a communication which is very light-hearted, so that he should enjoy the communication, and then the in subtle way he will try to keep our brand remember. So most of the time, whenever I meet people, people say, "I remember your that's Greenply communication." So they remember the communication, and through the communication they remember the brand also. So that's the one way we try to create a longer sustainability of the brand into the
Okay. And you
consumer's
will
mind.
agree with me that it usually happens in somebody's life. It's only once or twice a lifetime that you are going for a product like Greenply.
Yes,
It's not
yes,
that you're doing it every year. The
yes, yes.
recurrence of purchase is, I think, not there. So how do you sort of plan yourself according to the cycle of purchase? I mean, is it tough being in that kind of category?
No, so the first we have to be always on, so that the consumer mindset there has to be the we should able to create the top box of the communicate visibility there should be there. The second is the within that journey, there are the certain cohorts or certain group of the consumer who will be moving in the set of the planning their home interior. So there is a one general consumers who is just enjoying the brand communication, brand engagement, and there is a set of the consumers who are going for this home interior. So the our idea is those who are discovering, let them enjoy the brand, but those
Okay.
who are discovering and moving toward the some kind of the solution finding, brand should able to help them. So we don't believe just only the displaying to the consumers. We want to be the partner in their discover journey, and then we try to create this thing. So the our media choices, our the communication, our the digital tools, they all help them in terms of the consumers. During the
Okay.
one interaction, market interaction, we find the consumer inside. The consumers are saying whatever the budget my interiors or my applicators are telling, I'm not able to get the calculation somewhere back. Is it this kind of the budget is required or not? So we have the rough cut idea. So we come back and then we sit into the our discussion room, and then we came out when we come out with the one calculator, so the plywood calculator, design calculator call. So at least consumer in their discovery journey, they can use these tools and then try to get the idea. They can prefer choose
Sure.
any brand, but brand trying to help on their discovery journey.
Okay, and coming back to IPL, how do you decide on the to sponsor the major events such as IPL, and what are the factors that are influence that influence your decision, and how do you assess the value such sponsorships bring to your brand?
You see, the first is the IPL is the game of the performance, and this performance is the mixture of the three things. The peak performance, you have to give the max output in a burst just on the peak. The second is the skill set. It's not only the performance, you have to use your skill set also, and you have to strategize your game also. So this performance is the mix of these three. We Greenply, we find there is a brand synergies there. So we also have the very durable performance. We our products, some of the products are with the lifetime warranty. We come out with the innovation, and we came out with the so many new innovation industry first thing we bring it. So those skills and strategies and the performance. So we find it there is a synergy between the IPL association and the Greenply brand association,
Okay,
and we bring it forward. Even our communication also during the IPL time. So there are the certain engagement communication, but the communication which we bring it is bring it more toward the performance side, so that consumer can relate it. Last to last IPL, when we launched the LSG, we came out with the product 2x superior. So it's like the how the IPL moves forward in terms of the consumer's mind for their positioning. We also try to create the similar kind of the positioning and then give all those brand offering. So that's
yeah,
the way
that's
it helps us to
interesting.
mm, it's help us to communicate our brand positioning into the audience mind.
Right, absolutely. And what about the predictions for future sports marketing trends? Based on current trends and Greenply's experiences, what are your predictions and for the future of advertising in the context of major sports events like the IPL?
You see, I belongs to the data marketing side, but now I stop making the prediction because you in
Why do you say that?
marketing, because now the if you have to read the elastic curve, the technological innovations are moving faster than the what the sustenance you are able to do it. So I don't think there is any prediction will come, but yeah, people will keep loving the sports. People will keep loving the cricket, or maybe the some more sports will keep adding on. Like you see, the last FIFA, the kind of the viewership India has given it to the medium. So the sports will be there. We will be the remain with the sports marketing. We will be remain with those performance oriented brand positioning into the audience mind, and these are the two things which will have the shape change and then will keep going.
Okay. And my last question to you is the challenges and opportunities Greenply foresees in sports marketing during the IPL and in election years, and how is your brand preparing to tackle them?
Uh, the challenges making us stronger. You can say in this kind of the high spend event, when there is a brand from the telecom side or brand from the ad tech platform, they have a they come and then they give the good amount of the visibility. So how to make the brand visible during those high budget spender, that's the one challenge is there. But same time it is an opportunity for us, because being to the brand who is very close to the consumers, we try to communicate in those high impact events and then try to visible into the audience mind also. So that's the challenge we try to convert into the opportunity. And this always challenge our creativity and planning team to come out with the new and new innovative way of content to make the impact even with the lesser budget during those periods.
Sure. And I think, Yatnesh, that was a great session with you. And that's a wrap on an exhilarating exploration of sports marketing with Yatnesh Pandey himself of Greenply. Your insights into leveraging the IPL for brand engagement and the strategic depth behind your campaigns are truly inspiring. Thank you for sharing your playbook
Thank
book
you.
with
Thank
us.
you. Thank you.
To our viewers, we hope this episode has shed light on the dynamic world of sports marketing and the innovative ways brands like Greenply are making their mark. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to DMA Brandmasters for more stories that inspire and inform. I am Preeti Hoon, signing off with a reminder that in marketing and in sports, strategy wins games, creating a unique blend of brand engagement and fan participation. Thank you, Yatnesh, for joining us today and for sharing such profound insights on blending the worlds of sports and brand marketing. Your strategic foresight and innovative approach at Greenplay are setting new benchmarks in the industry. Thank you, viewers, for watching.
Thank you.